Hello Internet, Find here. Today I'm here with another video, but a different type of video you hadn't seen on this channel much. Because I'm not a fan of doing videos of this sort. Well, actually I hadn't tried, but I like them. I said I wasn't a fan, I like them. Anyways. So this is just going to be a little bit of a storytime video, or a my experience video, so let's just get right into it. So this one is my experience with McDonald's. So, for those of you who didn't know, I worked at McDonald's for a good 6 months. Quit on May 28th. Literally the day summer started. So anyways, I quit McDonald's. But I didn't really hate the job, it was just the people there. But I'm gonna get into that. So working at McDonald's, it was really, really nice actually. But at the place that I worked at, well, people were awfully rude. I mean, me being the person I am, work front counter, I'm just like, welcome to McDonald's, how can I help you today? And the general person would be like, hey, oh, I want this, yada yada yada. But you'd always get that one person that was always like, and that annoyed the absolute piss out of me. I'm one of the few people that cannot stand going slow. I'm legit, I cannot stand going slow for any sort of reason. And it doesn't matter if, the reason's good or not. I just cannot and will not go slow. So anyways, working here for a couple months, I realized something though. Working here this couple months, I actually did not like the people that I met at McDonald's. So I worked on a McDonald's that had very less than friendly customers, because if you got something slightly wrong, they would literally go out into a violent rage. People trying to fight me, people trying to, throw stuff at me, people trying to spit on me in drive-thru. Now, I didn't really like this, but I don't think this is like all McDonald's. I think this is the only shitty ghetto-ass McDonald's. And I really didn't like it, but I wish I could have done, I like the job. I like the job part. I didn't like the socializing part with the other employees. And that's another thing. So, usually I'd sit on front counter, or I'd be on drive-thru, doing my job, taking orders, giving out cups, yada yada yada. And it was never, the worst thing in the world. I actually really, really liked it, but unfortunately, I had some really bad co-workers, and I found out super early. That's all it takes to have a bad day at work. So, the funny thing is, you know how you'd be, or the person behind the counter sitting there taking your order, behind the register, yada yada yada. It was always funny because you would always request them, like if somebody, or if the customer came up and was like, oh hey, can I get this, without ketchup? And be like, oh yeah, sure, easy fix. Nobody's gonna complain about that, right? Wrong. You would have to go through freaking World War V just to get somebody to change the slightest ingredient on a fucking burger. And it was like the most annoying shit in your life. Like, you had to sit there and wait a good 10 minutes just to get that sandwich, and by the point of that happening, the customers demanding free stuff, which I would always give out because my managers were always fine with it. But it was always just an annoyance just to hear people sit there and bitch about this random shit. Don't get me wrong, the customer is always right. You paid for the food, right? You paid for the food. You get, you asked for it, you make time matter. So, what's the matter with that? Getting a slight change on something you asked for the first time. And to me, I found this very reasonable. Except there would always be that one mom that go in there with the snootiest fucking attitude. Alright, for those of you who don't know, I live in the South of the Americas, and and you always get some, what I would like to quote-unquote, white trash. And these people were not the nicest people in the world. They would sit there, if the slightest thing was wrong, sit there, cuss at you, sit there, and, blah, 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 blah. But it was okay, because I'm like, you know what, I get paid to sit here and take your shit, so have a nice day. So, with all that, it was a really nice work, or it wasn't really that bad. But at the same time, I feel like what really pushed me over the edge is, my coworkers that would never sit there. I know everybody talks about, oh, I'm the one doing all the work. I'm the one actually doing my job. The other ones are literally sitting around on their butt. Well, in this case, it's quite literally. If you go on the McDonald's that I work at's Google page. It has nothing but bad reviews from everybody across the fucking world, and it's kind of funny, in my opinion, though. So it's all good. It's all good. So I try to figure out, well, maybe I can make this work between these people. Wrong. I knew. So for those of you who don't know, I'm actually still a student in school, and I tried I tried to keep an even medium with these guys. I didn't want to get into any fights. I didn't want to, yada yada yada. But I always had this one guy. I shit you not, this guy looked straight up like fucking Napoleon Dynamite, just without the curly hair. And oh my god, it was like the funniest shit in the world. You had this guy running back and forth, getting all pissed off, and the only thing I could think of is like, God, just go ahead and eat your tortilla, or with whatever else fucking quotes you can pull up from Napoleon. This guy was literally it. But fortunately, me and this guy had a few disputes because he was a real religious person, while I'm not on the religious scale much. So me and this guy had a couple disputes, and I kind of finally decided, you know what, I don't need this, because literally we'd have a couple disputes, and then fucking everybody would just start going all bearing down on each other, and it was a really bad work environment. Now I'm one of the few irresponsible people who didn't put in a 2 weeks notice. I just kind of left. I'm just like, you know what, I'm fucking done. See ya. Deuces. I don't have to deal with this shit anymore. You guys literally fucked me. And although I could say that I was the best one there, I wasn't. I was the best at front counter. I had always cleaned whatever I was supposed to. I didn't bitch about having to clean the lobby. But overall, it was pretty okay. It was pretty okay. But like I said, it just had those few disputes with the people that I worked with, and now I work a nice, happy job where people aren't like that. You don't hear vulgar language. You don't hear people like, oh shit, or stuff like that. It's kind of it's a really nice workplace where I work now. But yeah, I felt like I should share my experience with McDonald's with you guys. So thank you all for watching. Make sure if you didn't, make sure you go ahead and smack that like button and the subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure you go ahead and check out my second channel, TVG, aka Those Video Gamers, to catch more content from the rest of us. So thank you everybody for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Bye.